EA Sports. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's low. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moore. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Moore. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's James. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Arroyo. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He shreds the tackle.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Arroyo. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the ready.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready, set.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Here we go.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Freedom. Cricket.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ready up.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Moves.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's low. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And on the carry, he's heading left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Around the end, it's James. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A handoff to the back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Bringing it back, it's Stewart. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
But a huge collision. A blow delivered there by the linebacker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football from the quarterback to the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
14.
Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter.
14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Ready up.
Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. It's a quick grab. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. The defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Gringo! Gringo! Come on, set.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Able to power into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
And the hand seam able to recover the football. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Ducks enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out.
6-9-1. Gators pumped, baby.
Takes the handoff. It's James. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.